Hello, these are the closing arguments for Debate Team 2, Group A. We support the Red Cross's decision to not fire their social media employee, Gloria Huang, over the mistweet situation. This was clearly a one-time mistake and should not result in the termination of the employee. Had this been the second or even third time that an instance like this had happened with Gloria Huang, then firing her would not have even been a question. One-time mistakes do happen to everyone, and it seems to be the general consensus when it comes to one-time social media mistakes not to fire employees. According to a Mashable article, only 8% of U.S. companies have actually fired an employee over a social media mistake. While this may have seemed really disastrous right off the bat, it actually did end up benefiting the Red Cross in the end. According to the fundraising journal, people began donating money and blood to the Red Cross as a result of the rogue tweet, and it also gained the Red Cross some major PR points with the way that they handled the situation. This was clearly an accidental tweet. And that's really all that it was. The Red Cross was able to recover from it and turn the situation into its favor. There have been many instances of companies who have had accidental tweet situations that were even more provocative and crossed the line with a lot more people than this one did. For example, the Entenmann's cookie brand sent out a tweet with hashtag not guilty in it when the Casey Anthony verdict was announced, and they received a lot of flack for it was who's hashtag not guilty about eating all of the tasty treats they want is what the tweet said. However, the hashtag not guilty trending tweet or hashtag was actually about the murder trial. So they later deleted the tweet and apologized. Social media tends to show the good, the bad, and the ugly of the brands and companies. This is what makes it so appealing to followers. Companies can really show humor and their human side to connect with their customers. This was definitely an instance of showing the human side to followers, especially the way that they handled the situation in the end. The Red Cross handled the situation with dignity and kept it light without blowing it out of proportion, just as they handled the employee who posted it. This really shows that the Red Cross has accountability across the board and that they keep it fair in the way that they handle their mistakes. Throughout the whole situation, there was never any proof that Huang was planning on drinking all of the beer by herself. In a follow-up tweet, she clearly stated, "I wasn't actually hashtag getting slizzard, but was just excited." She did not hide the fact that she had sent the tweet. She owned up to her mistake and moved on in a very professional way. This whole situation was a great way for the Red Cross to learn from a mistake. They have experience on how to avoid similar mistakes in the future, and hopefully it doesn't happen again, but if it does, they know how to handle the mistake similar to this and, kind of have the knowledge of how to handle it. Wendy Harman Wendy Harman perhaps said it best when she said, "Listen, we deal with huge natural disasters all the time. This really isn't that huge." So those were the closing arguments for our team. We do support the Red Cross's decision not to fire the employee over this one-time mistake. So thank you very much.